Hello everybody, welcome to May's Class to Go. I wanted to show you all 6 cards we are going to be making. We usually only do 4 cards and 2 of each card for a Class to Go kit, but this kit was so stinking cute I could not help myself but adding 2 extra cards in. So you will be making 2 each of these 4 cards and you'll be making 1 each of these 2 cards. The stamp set that you will be getting with this set is watercolor words. The ink that you will be getting is Tangerine Tango. You will also get the Brights Collection candy dots, and you will get a white pen for your balloons. So let's get started. So the first card we are going to do is this Happy Birthday with the balloons. So you're gonna go ahead and grab your supplies. Let's put this up here so he doesn't get damaged. We're going to go ahead and fold your cardstock in half. Grab your bone folder and give it a nice crisp edge. And now you can go ahead and attach your stars. You can use your favorite adhesive. I like Tombow, but if you like the snail or another adhesive, it works just as well. So you're going to lay this right in the center, leaving the same amount of space on all 4 sides. And we're going to go ahead and flip this over and add some more adhesive to it and then glue this down to your Night of Navy ink. Do remember, less is more when you're using the Tombow liquid glue. You don't want to get too much, too thick around the edges because it's going to seep through the edge, and it does dry clear, but it also dries tacky. So the size of your card will be a little bit sticky if you get it on the outside. So there we go. So now what we're going to do is grab our Night of Navy ink. Now this ink is not included in this kit, but it was included in one of your previous kits a few months ago. So we're going to go ahead and ink this up. And then we're going to stamp right on your image. I went ahead and did all of the banner punches for this entire kit for you. So all of your strips will already have the banner cut out in it. There we go. Gonna go ahead and close this up. Put a little bit of liquid Tombow on the back. And then attach it. There is really no right or wrong reason or right or wrong spot to where you attach this. So now go ahead and lay your balloons down and grab your white pen. The blue, the Night of Navy, and the Hello Honey little lines are going to be on the left side of the balloon. The green, and I just lost the name of it, I will think of it in a second, is going to go on this side of the balloon. So go ahead and flip them over and grab your Stampin' Dimensionals, and you can attach your dimensionals. And it's called Crushed Curry. I knew I would think of it. It just took me a minute. Okay, so then you're going to put your Night of Navy, your Crushed Curry, and then take your Hello Honey and put it right on top. What I went ahead and did is I just grabbed a fine tip marker and then I just kind of did a squiggly line for the balloon strings. So there's your first one. The next one we're going to do is this cute little strawberry. I think this might be my ultimate favorites. So what we're going to do is I went ahead and scored your cardstock. So you're going to go ahead and fold it over and go ahead and score it with your bone folder. And you're going to have this facing you. So have one of the flaps up and then going down. And then make sure that your strawberries are going the same direction also. So you're gonna have one up on top and one on the bottom. So what we're gonna do is put some Tombow on here. Sorry for all that noise. My husband is working on the boat and I don't think he knows that I'm doing a video right now. So we might hear that throughout this video and I do apologize. Okay, so there's that one. And then we're gonna go ahead and do this one and lay this on here. And then we're going to go ahead and layer the Watermelon Wonder on top of the pear pizzazz, just like that. And then what we can do is go ahead and put some adhesive on the top portion of here, and then kind of line it up in the middle and just adhere that down. Go ahead and put something kind of heavy on it just to let it dry for a minute, and we're going to set that aside. So here's your cute little heart. This is how we're going to make the strawberry. I have already punched the heart out for you. I ran it through the embossing folder. So all you're going to want to do is grab your liquid adhesive and put a little dab right in the center. And then take your flower punch and lay it in the center. And just set that down for a second. Then you're going to grab your candy dots. And you're going to take the green ones and you're just going to place them in a circle around the center of the strawberry. And then if you need to move them around a little bit, you can. And then once you have them where you want it, just go ahead and push down on all three of them. And they're already sticky, so they are completely done. Or it will stick to your card. Okay, we're going to set that aside, and then we're going to grab our our basic black ink pad and the You're the Best stamp from your pack. We're going to ink this up, and we're going to stamp it right in the middle. I think I might need to ink up that ink pad a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and put some adhesive on the back. And then set it right in the middle. Then we're going to grab a dimensional and put your strawberry where you want it to go on your card, and then put your dimensional on top, because you don't want your dimensional to be on both sides of your strawberry, because you don't want it to touch the side where you're not going to be able to open it. So there you go. That is You're the Best. Okay, let me clean this off and we'll get moving for the next card. The next card is going to be Happy Birthday. And this one is super fun and super cute. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start by folding your cardstock in half. Okay, we're just going to set that aside. Now we're going to assemble it. So let's go ahead and adhere the stars. So put some adhesive on the back of the stars, and you're going to put it up to the top of the real red. And it looks like I don't have this little piece handy. It must have blown away, so we will just improvise. So what you're going to want to do is take this polka dot strip that is in your kit and attach it so you have the same width along the bottom. So you want like 1/4 of an inch all around. So it's going to be up here. You're going to attach it to the top of the white piece, And then this is going to go right over that. And if it's a little longer, it's okay. You can just go ahead and trim it. Just go ahead and trim that off. Sorry about that. I'm not quite sure what happened. So then we're going to go ahead and stamp the happy birthday in the Tangerine Tango. I need to clean that stamp set really quick because I used it in the 90 Navy. Okay, so there we go. Okay, so go ahead and just stamp the happy birthday. Well, let's try that again. It was a little wet from cleaning it and it smudged a little. Make sure that's really dry. There we go. Perfect. So then we're going to go ahead and put some adhesive on the side that I messed up on. That's why there's always two sides to a piece of paper. It's amazing. And then center it, just like that. And then once you have all of this put together, this is going to go at an angle. And then you're going to add your candy dots. I added one of the Tangerine Tango, the Pear Pizzazz, and the Real Red, but you can actually do any color you want. Now to show you how to do the little Lego blocks. So you have a piece of Island Indigo, and then you have 6 circles already punched out. Now what I liked to use was these little guys on the side of my dimensionals. So all I did was I went in and I trimmed them like this, and then they peel off, and you're just going to lay them on all 6 of your little Lego pieces. And then after I did that, I went ahead and took the backing off and I just laid them. I didn't push them down or I didn't secure them. I laid all 6 of them on here just to make sure it was all even. And then once I had it even, I went ahead and pushed them down. And then once that gets finished and this is attached, you can just lay this on the corner. And then you can attach this to your card base. Sorry, I'm not able to finish this one, but you do have the finished product, so you kind of can see what it looks like. But I think my strip must have blown away. Okay, so we'll continue. Okay, the next one let's do is the Hooray. Okay, so you're going to grab your supplies and fold your cardstock in half. This one, you can go ahead and attach your pool party. So you can attach the pool party. And then the little turtles, we're going to put some adhesive on the back. And then we're going to attach to the upper part of your page or your card. So you're going to have a nice big gap at the bottom. So now you can take your extra strip in the Tangerine Tango and we're going to punch or stamp the Hooray. Go ahead and close this up. I went ahead and gave you the pool party ribbon, and all you're going to want to do is tie it around. You actually have a lot of it. I didn't want anybody fumbling with too short of a piece, so I actually gave everybody a pretty nice long piece. I don't think I cut them in half, so make sure to cut them in half so you can have enough for both cards, but you should have actually plenty to make more if you'd like to make more. So just tie a little knot in it and then give it a little trim, little haircut, just like that. And you can actually push it up so it's at the top or at the bottom or in the middle, wherever you would like. I went ahead and grabbed some more of your candy dots, and you're going to put 2 right on the edge, just like that. I'm gonna flip him over, put some Stampin' Dimensionals on him, or her, it could be either. Take the backing off. And voila, you are done. Go ahead and center it right there. There you go. Okay, our next one is going to be this cute little love flower. So what you're going to want to do is, again, fold your cardstock in half. I'm going to put it up here for now. We're going to go ahead and attach this piece, and I must be losing my mind. It doesn't look like I have the little cloud piece of that one either. Okay, well, we're just going to improvise. So there's that. How to make your flowers. Take your bone folder. I've already punched your flowers out, and you're just going to curl your edges up. You want to give it a little bit of pressure and be a little firm with it, but also be careful because it is paper, so it can rip. So you're going to do this for both of them. Okay, and then you're going to dab a little bit of glue right on the inside, and then you're going to offset them like that. And then you're going to take your scallop circle and attach that to the middle, and then you're going to take your gold circle and add a dimensional to the back of it, and again I used the little tiny piece. Take that off and put it right in the middle, just like that. And we're going to pretend that the blue cloud paper is on, so you're going to kind of center that where you want it, and then this you're just going to go ahead and adhere down, and then kind of scoot your flower down so you only have maybe an inch, maybe a little bit more than an inch of the base of the flower showing, and then lift this up, put some glue on the back, and then lay it down, just like that. And then you're going to take your love, or your banner strip, and we're going to do this in Watermelon Wonder, and Watermelon Wonder was your color in last month's kit. And you're going to go ahead and ink it up. And you're going to want your love closest to the arrow. So you want to leave this part where there's nothing on it. And this is what's going to get tucked up underneath your flower, just like that. Before you tuck it in, I went ahead and took my bone folder and I ran it forward and backwards to give it a little bit of a bend before I tucked it up underneath there. And I believe I used Stampin' Dimensionals. Yes, I did. I put some dimensionals under there. Okay, let's move on to our last card. Hopefully all the pieces are to that one. Okay, so this is our last card, the little fox. To all of your supplies, let's fold the cardstock in half. We're going to go ahead and adhere the larger Very Vanilla piece. Just like that. Then I went ahead and ran your smaller Very Vanilla piece through the Big Shot already. So you want the puffy part facing you. So flip it over and put some adhesive on the back side. and you're going to attach it. It's kind of hard to see because it's the tone-on-tone color. I'll try to lift it up a little bit. So you're going to want about 1/4 of an inch on all 3 sides. And then you're sleeping the little Z's. You're going to want to put some adhesive on the orange polka dot side. And you're going to attach that all across the bottom. You will not have a little gap on the edge of that one. That one's going all the way across. And then your little strip, you're going to put right to cover that seam, just like that. Now we're going to go ahead and adhere the circle on top of your punched out piece. And then we're going to grab some Stampin' Dimensionals. And we're going to put, I'm going to put 2 on here. He's not quite small enough for 1, but I think he's a little too small for 2, but we're going to go ahead and do a 2 anyways. And you're going to lay the fox right in the middle of the circle. And then we're going to flip him over again, add some more dimensionals. Tape those off. And attach it to the side. And there you go. I hope you have enjoyed this month's class to go. Let me show you all the cards again. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please let me know. If I've forgotten something, it's very easily possible. I kind of am a scatterbrain sometimes, but I try to make sure everything's in there. But here are all of your cards. And if you are missing something, it's not tragic. I can drop it off or drop it in the mail to you. Hope you've had a great time. Thanks.